This podcast contains dumbasses doing dumbass things. Viewer discretion is advised.
How are you, Dimitri?
What did you just say? Okay, can we not ask the how are you questions or recording? Anyway, hello everyone. I know what? Oh my god, I can see your face. It's terrifying. Someone put Anubis back in his coffin. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Starlight Chronicles. The thing that we do every once in a while, once in a blue moon, but this is the first episode of the year. Oh my god. Surprise, surprise. I know, crazy, right? And you can see our faces.
Wait, can we all say it on 3?
What?
1, 2, 3. Happy
New
New Year!
Year! I'm glad
I was
that
hoping
Happy New Year.
I was looking towards you, Max. I'm like, what the fuck are you about to say? Like, I'm so confused.
Don't worry.
Anyway, hi guys, welcome back. It's been a bit. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed your holidays or whatever the fuck you all celebrate, or just drank a shit ton. That's what we hope. Either way, responsibly, and you did not drive. Not from the beer to the keys to the car to the tree. Let's just keep it like.
Yes.
Anyway, hello. I think we got some stuff to talk about. Do we have anything we need to talk about?
Should we introduce ourselves, put faces to names?
Names to faces. Oh shit, we should do that. That's right. Hi guys, I'm Dimitri. I'm your dungeon master. Who's next? Literally anyone sound off.
Hey, I'm Matt. It's nice to meet you guys.
I know faces, right? There we go. All right, next face.
I'm Em. I play Atlas.
There we go. Next face.
Hi, I'm Dakota. I play Mary.
You sure do. Next face.
I'm Shane. I play Liam.
Hi,
Halfling
Shane.
Sorcerer.
I think you were a gnome. Oh God, it's been.
No, there's only one gnome.
Hey guys, it's been a whole year since we played.
Wow. Already getting into the fantasy racism.
Anyway, shut up. Okay. Anyway, next face. Go. Next face. Go. Somebody, Ryan, you go.
I'm Ryan. I play Dodger.
That's sweet. Awesome. Derek, go.
I'm Derek. I'm eating.
Hi, Derek. You're eating. Very nice. Anna, go.
Eating, I'm dead.
I play Neve. I'm Anna.
Yep, you've probably seen our faces once in a blue moon. Probably in the nightmares. But don't worry, we are here now and we are present. Anything else we want to talk about? Any sort of promotions or anything that we want to talk about?
Shout out to our friends over at Dicescape. Yay, Dicescape.
Ow, very true. Shout out to our friends at Dicescape. Love those people. Very wonderful. I think that might be it, maybe. Is that it? Unless there is anything else anyone wants to say.
The merch store is still open if people want to go there.
Yeah, that's true. We do still have a merch store. If you want to go check it out, please do. Links in the description. If you do, if you don't, I don't care. I'm just happy that you're here watching us. Anyhow,
mug shots.
What? Mug shots? Oh, we do have, dude. I want a mug shot on there. On the red bubble. I don't want a mug shot.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
A mug shot of your face?
That would be amazing. Actually, I just bought Matt.
This is DM.
I got Matt for Christmas.
I wanted a mugshot.
Just all of us get our own individual mugshot, but Matt just stays as Noblin. For Christmas, I got Matt the Noblin mugshot mug. So.
Oh, nice. Very cool, very cool. We'll go check out the store.
Thanks, man.
And yeah,
that's
about it. But I think that is everything that we have to say, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Peace is held.
Hello.
All right.
Can't hold what I never had.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's just start.
Roll.
Welcome back, everyone. Last time we left off in the Starlight Chronicle, all of you had gathered your way into Aureus's mansion, a devil known as the most honest devil in hell. Of course, a deal was not struck, but presented to you. As you wandered throughout his halls and eventually made your way to his study, he proposed to you an offer. Help him rise to power. Help him ascend this game of the Sanguine Theater, and he will ensure you all are able to escape. Of course, unsure whether or not you should trust a devil in hell, especially one who has all the cards in his hands and you have none to play. You, of course, decided to take a step back. analyze the situation and decide if it was your best option. But, of course, Mayri, having some one-on-one time with Aureus, learned something new and found an altar of her goddess within this mansion. The rest of you enjoyed a very wonderful meal while still trying to decide what is next on your plate. But I digress. Yeah. You see what I did there? Yeah. Fuck you, Coda. Yeah. Now y'all can see me bully Coda on camera. Okay. Anyway.
Video evidence.
I digress. You all have gathered, but a time and a decision must be made. And eventually all of you will have to decide, what is your fate in hell? To serve a devil for a time? Or find your way out? Either way, we once again focus back down onto the center stage of this grand play. So, let's pick back up, shall we? All of you. Of course, Aureus has just gone up and left the dining area, the dining hall in which you all have resided in. Whether you guys choose to eat, like continue to eat or not, up to you. There's as much food for all of you to basically fill you up for, all the days of good food that you've missed. So, but all of you sit there as Mayri just enters the room. You all are left there.
I was vibing with it. I was like,
You were vibing with it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was vibing
Back
with
to
it.
it.
Felt like
Resume.
it fit.
I don't know about you guys, but this food is so fucking good. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's what Mavry enters the room in. Just nobbling stuff in his
Aureus-
face full of food.
Aureus leaves right as you re-enter.
Oh, and like we like have a moment where we're like standing.
Yeah, where you're just passing.
In that case, I think as she enters, she's just gonna give him a very simple glance that from afar looks like a greeting kind of glance, but I think up close is very much a glance that tells him thank you. She doesn't say it purely because she knows that her face is to the party, and that it would be easier for her to just give a glance and talk to him about it later. Because for right now, she wants to see what was discussed before potentially mentioning it. But she gives him a glance that tells him thank you and gives him a nod before entering the dining room.
He just gives a gentle nod and steps away. Was that a fucking cat, Shane?
You saw nothing.
This cat!
Cat in the dining room. This is really unsanitary. I really prefer to eat without animals in the room. What if the hair gets in the food? This is just, it's not good.
You eat out when we're camping, don't you?
That's a fair point.
We were also just held in pens that I can only imagine have held a different assortment of animals, so there's that as well.
Necessarily eat there, though.
That we know of, they could have.
I said we.
Oh,
I don't think
this
we
is
ate there. I think this is the first meal we've had in quite. How long has it been?
7 days, 8 hours, and 56 minutes.
Why do you know the specifics of the minutes?
I'm a ranger. It's what I do.
Yes, I don't think it is.
It is now. Everyone says it. It's word. It's God. It's Bible. Okay.
What's a Bible?
What's the word?
Don't get into me with semantics. It's tome.
Right.
Scripture.
Scripture. That's a good word.
What did I miss? Did I any important conversations or decisions, or just eating?
Mostly everyone eating.
And the fact that Boreas plans to test us to see how well we function together.
Well, I mean, that makes sense to me. If he's going to put our trust and faith in us to help him achieve his goal as he will ours, it makes sense that he would want to make sure he's backing the right horse, so to speak.
You guys think he might have any of that drink that we were having down in the prison, in the pen? You think he could get me some of that?
Are you addicted to it now? What
No, I
is
don't
this?
have a problem. Are you saying I have a problem? I don't have a problem. I can stop any
no.
time. But...
Clearly, you have no problem.
Okay, good. Then we're in agreement. I just would like to try it again.
I'm sure you could ask.
That brings some more for later.
I think there are more
I'm not
effective
judging.
ways of resting and healing.
Especially
But
here.
it's quick. It's to the touch. It matches perfectly with health. There's the only way to kill a demon is to be a worse demon, right?
Then I think you would more so become the monster you were trying to fight. No.
Then why would I fight the monster if it's me? Give me the potions. We need to find the potions. Where is he? Where'd he go?
I think he retired back to his office.
Are you hungry still, or are you full?
I'm full. I just want the drink.
Well,
I mean, you could always ask if there's wine or ale, I suppose.
Can I look around this table and see if I spot any drinks?
There is a flagon right in front of you
Mm.
that has just been resting and waiting, emptied. But
Oh,
you
no.
think that with the right idea, you could fill it up.
I'm gonna look around for some fruit.
For some fruit,
Yeah.
there's some fruit platters just scattered around on
Oh
these
my
very nice
God.
silver trays.
Would you say there is the ability to get yeast?
He's trying to.
making-
I'm gonna make hooch.
Yes, yes,
He's
he
gonna make
is.
hooch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Noblin learned it in prison.
As you're
so
beginning
that's
to
my
look around and think of the ingredients for hooch, you begin to look, but then you hear this sort of water sound. This just like begin to fill up, and you look towards your tankard, and you're reminded back of prison as you see a good, nice, tall cup of hooch.
Oh my god.
He's
This place is magical. Have you guys ever had hooch?
no, and I
Not
don't think I'm
say that I
inclined to
have.
try it.
Try it. Please, please, please try it.
No, you know what? I'm full.
Yeah,
So
let's
Alex is gonna sit
stand.
down his cutlery. He's just standing, and he's just gonna. So I think I'm going to make myself comfortable. I'm going to go find the bathhouse, and I'm going to hopefully find my room. You all enjoy your meal. I will see you in the morning. And
Actually-
Atlas is just gonna quickly try and
Oh.
get to the door and leave.
I was going to ask if I could join you, because I'm not hungry. No?
You want to join me in the bath?
Yes.
That's where
Is
I'm
that
going.
Is that an
first.
issue? I thought the bathhouse was like a Is it not communal?
Noblin sits back and just sips his hooch a little bit and crosses
It
his
burns. It burns.
Just-
My God, it burns. But it's great.
legs. Delicious.
I'm sure it might be, but the respectable thing of a gentleman to do is to allow the lady to go first and wait until she is done.
Oh.
You just
I'm
go and
given-
find out if it's communal or
am-
separate.
This is true. Well, now
Let's
I...
explore. Let's all go to the bathroom.
I want to sleep, to be honest.
All right. Then let's go
Well,
to
I
bed,
mean-
We'll look out of you. We'll go our separate ways.
Right there. Averron
In
is
separate
right
rooms,
there.
yes.
Hold on. We're still connected, aren't we?
Y'all married?
We're not chained together, if that's what you're asking.
No.
Right, but the
think that
coin.
was-
The coin says that the party can't
Oh.
separate.
That's right.
So let's all go to
Okay.
the bathroom and then let's all go to bed so that way we can continue this plot. What do we think, guys?
No, I think no. To
Although
be
we
quite
test
honest,
the
I would like to be
limits-
left alone
I'm gonna
to my
walk.
thoughts.
Okay.
All right. Dutch gets up and walks out.
I as much as I'm would, you know,
All right, actually, never mind. I'm going to bed.
I'm gonna go to
just
the-
leave.
okay. He just stops his thought.
I will at
his
least
train of
walk
thought
with
and words.
you. I will at least walk with you if that's all right.
Right. Yes. Yes. I would be happy to walk with you.
Dodge is gonna soak.
All right.
Okay.
Get that nice moisture in his scales and everything. It's been so dry, so flaky.
Well,
Hasn't
So,
had a good.
Dragonborn shed. That's a
Oh.
big question. Do they shed this?
Oh,
like,
I
you know,
don't
I mean-
want to think
Ugh.
about
Hold on,
that.
hold on.
I don't think so, because they're
They're
not lizard
dragons.
folk. They're not
I'm
lizard
looking this up.
Well,
lizard
hang
folk,
on.
they're
They still have
And-
scales, though.
We
They
can
are
see you
part of the
looking it up
lizard
too.
family.
Hold on. I'm going to go with
Yes,
what the
we can.
Dragonborn said. I think that I'm going to guess that what the
Huh.
Dragonborn
Dragonborn
said
shed
is
their
probably
scales.
right.
So apparently,
It's really to
was it-
adulthood.
So Dragonborn do shed their scales when they grow into adulthood. There's your fun little
I'm
fact of
assuming
the
he's
day.
already an
Thing, I'm
adult,
already an
so I
adult.
don't think.
Yeah, you are an adult.
So I don't think he's gonna shed his scales again.
All of a sudden, just finally.
Oh my
The
god.
more you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to
All
what we
right.
are here to do. Glad we know that
Oh.
information now
Hey, you're
against our
welcome. That's
will.
what I'm here for.
I don't think it is.
Nope, yep.
Mary will. I don't think Mary ever sat down. I think she kind of walked in slightly and just sort of looked at everybody before saying this. But before following Atlas, she's actually going to make her way over to Neve. And she's going to put her hand just kind of like not on Neve's shoulder out of respect to like not touch Neve without without like consent, but like kind of like on the chair, and she'll lean down slightly and just go, "Is it still safe? Is it still have the crystal with you?"
Neve is like drinking a lot of water when you come to her, and she like nods as she keeps drinking water. She's kind of making up for all the loss of hydration.
All right. Well, I personally think this man is probably the most trustworthy person we've met in hell so far. Not that that means much. I think perhaps it's best that this stay between us.
Yes.
I'm glad you're not part lion, tiger, horse anymore.
You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's quite interesting, really.
It was certainly an experience, to say the least.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah. Good job in that fight. And no, we didn't get a chance to say it, but
Thanks.
yeah, drink lots of water,
Fine.
get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow, I suppose, or whenever this is. What day is it, Averron? I'm sorry. Averron, like, I don't know what time it is.
It's Wednesday.
Oh, right.
What time is it? Wednesday.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said what day it was. I'm
No, I
drunk.
did say what day it is.
I'm drunk. Here, let me.
No, what?
Oh,
If you want
Oh, fuck
exact
it, I mean-
time, if you want exact time,
Yeah.
yeah.
we are currently sitting at, if everything is correct, we should be
Hell
sitting at
time?
around the 7th of Kythorn.
The 7th of Kythor.
Mm.
To be exact.
All right.
Wednesday,
well,
the 7th of.
Do we have a calendar in the chat?
We have a calendar on the Roll20. But
Shit.
Mary
Dumb.
will give a little nod and she'll go, all right, well, two of you rest. To the rest of you, and she'll look at Liam and Noblin.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Noblin's already out
Gotcha.
of the room. Noblin has gone.
Oh, I didn't know Noblin left. She'll look
Yeah.
to Liam then, I guess, because everyone else left. And whatever, she'll go, I hope you all rest well. And if it's any sway in your decision on whether or not we should trust this man, the conversation we had sways me towards trusting him. So I can elaborate more at a later time. And then she'll look to Atlas and go, shall we?
Of course.
And she will walk out of the room.
Way. He's basically holding the door open for her.
What a gentleman! Ooh! She will walk out and start making her way to the bathhouse.
And
Alright.
Atlas will follow.
Very wonderful. So just to get an idea, let's do a blanket. Who's doing what? We have Noblin going to bed. Liam going to bed. Dodger.
Soak.
So bathroom. Bathhouse.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
He's already there because he's tall.
Bathhouse.
He got there.
We have what is it? Averon and Neve. What are you two doing?
Everyone's passed out on the table.
Okay.
Amazing!
Food coma, let's go! I love it.
Overwhelmed with options, she pours herself a glass of water to go and starts roaming around.
All right, wonderful. We can definitely go with that. All right, let me pull up one little thing just to make sure that that I got everything correct.
Oh, and me and sorry, for general consensus,
Yeah, for general
Atlas
consensus.
and Mary are going to bathhouse, or on the walk there.
That's what I like. I think that was the one that was like most clear to me.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Sorry, where are we going?
I know.
Consensus.
Okay, I swear to God.
To make sure.
Do you want to hold hands and skip? We
Yeah.
can hold hands and skip together.
What the?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway.
Hand holding in D&D?
Ew. Ew.
No,
That's why
no
I'm
hand
playing
holding
this.
before marriage.
So,
Apparently.
This is just a dating sim. I don't know what you're talking about.
okay, fucking hell. Of course it's a dating sim to you.
We're
Right.
on recording.
You.
We're on recording, everyone.
So,
Let's grab that brain cell.
let's start with those who are going to
Got it.
take a bath. All right.
Mhm.
So, as the three of you leave, right? Dodger, I believe you were the first one to leave before. So Dodger, you're the first one to leave. As you exit and go and follow down the grand halls that makes up Aureus's darkened mansion, you wander around and continue to see various. It's very interesting. There's the occasional floating broom that comes over and sweeps the place, and just dusts the entire place to keep it constantly pristine. Great paintings line the walls, tapestries. But as you step through the halls, you feel Do you wear boots?
No.
No. So then you feel your claws just click upon the obsidian stone as you step. It's not cold, surprisingly enough. Even though you would be fine whether it was warm or cold, the flooring itself is actually quite warm and nice to the touch. But as you step, you eventually make your way to, I don't know the exact terminology, it's like the Grand Hall. The main entrance, right? Where you all had originally roamed, following Aureus and Morose. But there you see standing at the grand stairs, watching down, the large, tall demeanor of Morose as he looks down at you. May I help you?
I was just wondering if you had any bathhouse of some sort. There was talk about it, and I don't know where to go.
Follow me. He steps down, and it seems almost like he's floating. Like
Should
with
we
how
wait?
light his steps are.
Some of the others.
He
they
goes,
might-
Are there others who are following us?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they're too far
He
behind.
looks over, and he sees in the distance you, Atlas, and Mary stepping forward. Seeing the same sort of things that Daja has been seeing, all the dancing, cleaning tools that are going around, ensuring pristine condition of this manor. Moros looks over and sees all of you. He then turns over and adjusts his glasses. Very well, follow me, all of you. As he gingerly floats, I should say. Like, he is walking so lightly and smoothly.
Like Cassandra's
Every
mind freak
step,
floating?
not mind freak, all right? I
Sorry.
swear to
Oh,
God.
Twilight.
No,
A mind flayer.
but it's just that there is such a perfectly trained demeanor about him that every step he takes exudes discipline and grace as he maneuvers, expecting you all to follow him.
I'll follow.
All right.
He kind of, Atlas just hesitates a step, but he continues.
No, you all follow as he wanders in. And eventually you all come across these two sets of doors. Well, not two sets of doors. A set of doors that are two grand, well-designed doors. Morose grabs one of the handles, opens it, and immediately a gentle steam billows out. Step inside. There is a bell if you need towels. The towels will arrive.
Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Mary's gonna wait until someone else steps in first.
Atlas
Yeah.
is not stepping in at all.
Dodge will step in.
Mary will follow.
Dodge.
Very confused.
You step into a place that can only be described as picturesque, as if clipped from a painting itself and brought to reality. The perfect naturalistic bath. Stones that create a waterfall that gingerly dance down onto a soft water. The heat from the room, it's not only feels like it's healing you and sort of it's giving you a restorativeness that a rest could only bring. A rest in your most comfortable bed in a perfect state would bring. Not only that, the smell in here. Let me ask, Daja, what is your favorite smell?
Oh, probably is some like, probably just like smoked wood. You know, like
Smoked wood?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Mary,
else
what is your favorite
to
smell?
describe it.
Mary's favorite smell is the smell of rain. She likes the way it
Okay.
smells.
Atlas, what is your favorite smell?
I haven't stepped in, so
Still, the smoke
Yeah.
billows out and the scent
Okay,
lures
cool.
you.
Is the scent of breeze carrying flowers or whatever scent on the wind?
Daja, you are immediately you are immediately taken with the smell of burning wood. Mary, the smell of rain catches your nose, even though you stand on the outside, as Daja's the only one to step in. And Atlas, the smell of roses on a summer day's breeze catches your nose. But Daja, it is a relaxing place. It's ethereal, almost. But either way, there is a stand off to the side that does have a singular brass bell. But other than that, it is a grand pool. So, that is what you see.
I don't know the practice. Do you bring the towel in, or is the towel just something you use after? I don't know the practice. I mean, if I don't, Dodger
Me
doesn't. Dodger
neither.
just
Yeah,
Dodger just
Dodger
takes off
doesn't.
his
Dodger
gear.
doesn't. Yeah, so we'll play this. We'll play this. Dodger doesn't. Dodger just goes in.
He takes off his
Full
gear.
out.
That yep. He keeps probably
Ready.
on a cloth on.
Yep.
You know,
He's got a loincloth. He's like Dark Souls. Dark Souls. Fucking. All right.
Is
But
this
yeah.
like a hot spring?
Yeah, it's like a hot spring. It literally
Okay,
is
if I'm
like a
not-
hot spring.
If I'm not wrong, the customary is you wash first and then get in the spring. I don't truly know.
It looks like it, but who knows?
Dodger doesn't know.
Hmm.
Dodger just goes in.
You just go in, and as you step in, Dodger, it is comforting. It is relaxing. And may I ask you, have you suffered any corruption in your time in the Hells?
No.
Okay. But either way, you feel as you bathe in the waters an ease wash over. A gentle ease that only dreams could bring. The rest of you, Morose is still waiting there, waiting for you all to enter. He's still bowed and waiting for you to enter.
Oh, that's gotta be uncomfortable, man. Stand up.
I know. Mary will.
I'm not saying that in character.
Mary
Want that to be made
will.
clear.
Mary will. She'll kind of give another like curt nod of thanks. She will step in and she will. I think get down into like her. In my head, it's very similar to like almost what Katara wears in Avatar: The Last Airbender when they are near or in any kind of water. Just not in her armor and whatnot. And I think
Gotcha.
she will also step into the pool and
Awesome.
chill.
Wonderful. Same as Dodger. It is a ease that soothes you. As if every scar that has licked across your body itself is in some way going away. Not actually, but it feels that way. It is calming. All right. Atlas, Morose is still waiting for you. Just bowed over, waiting for you to enter.
I'm just gonna address him directly. I can't go in there.
He just sort of cocks his head up.
I've been hiding something from the party, and I can't go in there lest it be revealed. So is
He
there...
grabs the door handle and shuts it. And he walks off.
Oh.
You all see the door close. As Morose walks away.
Is Atlas not joining us?
I guess they decided not to come in.
Atlas, you are left standing at the door. It seems that Morose heard your comment, or like your immediate thing of, I can't go in there, and just took it and just ran with it.
It's more than likely Atlas is just gonna wait till they're done to go in by himself.
Cool.
Yeah. He'll probably just like sit on the floor, but like against a wall, just kind of like waiting. But like, so like his head is on his knees. He is just, it's killing him to hold back.
All right. So, as Morose starts making his way back, and you are left there sitting, the two of you in the bathhouse, what do? Do you guys talk about anything, or you just bask in the waters?
I think Mary takes a little, like, it definitely takes the silence for a little bit, like letting both herself and Dodja relax before glancing over at him and just getting right to it and simply asking, are you inclined to take his offer?
It helps get us out of here faster. It sounds like it may be the safest way.
Safest doesn't usually mean the best, however.
I don't know, what do you think about him? You've had to get more conversations with him than I have.
It wasn't a conversation we had, actually. I told Averon this when he tried to flee, that I'm being hunted. I'm not sure how much you know about drow in our society, but drow like me, who come from certain families, worshipping certain gods. Well, not certain gods, one god in particular, Loth. It is hard for us to make a change in our belief system. I know a lot of people have doubt as to whether or not the gods truly exist, or whether those of us who believe in gods are nuts, finding to put faith in something that may or may not exist, but in drow society, Loth very much exists, and that is the reason why I have no doubt that the others do as well. And because I left, she is hunting me. I know this from dreams, I know this from the spiders that I see. But I no longer worship her, of course. She still has her amulet on, she still is wearing her necklace. I worship the goddess Elistray, a drow goddess, the daughter of Loth, who is meant, well, her purpose, to keep a rather long story short, is to help us drow who are trying to redeem ourselves. If that's what you can call what I'm trying to do. I haven't been a disciple of hers for very long, nor a cleric for very long. But he had mentioned when we were in the study that there was a particular individual, a paladin, who, if anything were to happen to me, would be very unhappy. So he, I guess, provided said paladin a place of worship to Elistray here in his manor, and I've read about things like this happening. Never in my life, or at least not for a very long time, did I think it would happen, but she made herself appear to me. And I don't know how else to describe what happened other than simply her guiding me towards this path that he's offering us. Because if now, of all times, she's decided to make herself available to me, then perhaps it must be her way of guiding my decision towards trusting him.
Well, I may not necessarily believe in too much. Sure, there's probably something out there, but I believe in what you do. I've seen you work miracles, I've seen you uplift everyone else. And if your belief is that strong to cause the person you idolize to appear in such a way, you believe it's the right course of action, I'll follow you.
She's gonna smile at that. It's a very soft, very, very small smile, but she'll smile at it and she'll nod. And if there's ever a chance that we all decide this path is the right one, whether it be by my persuasion or the others or whatever, if you ever have an inkling that this is wrong, I will follow your decision as well.
And redemption is a tricky thing. I think a lot of us are walking that path. I hope you find yours.
I appreciate that, thank you. And if that is a path you also walk, I'm grateful to be walking it with you. Your children have a very great father. From the time that I've spent with you, I can tell that.
I'm not too sure about that.
She'll kind of nod and like take that in, not wanting to press the issue further, but I think she'll just kind of linger in the silence after that.
Okay. All right. My halfling and my gnome.
Which is which?
Which is
The small
Yeah.
boys.
small boys.
I'm saying that as we're walking down the hallway
Yeah.
together.
You two are walking down, and eventually, as you guys are wandering, trying to find where your sort of resting rooms are, you hear this sort of like clanking, this walk through, and you look over and you see some in a suit of armor making its way down towards you, just, and then eventually, it stops right in front of you.
Hello?
Greetings! You hear echo from the helmet.
You?
I was told to accompany you to your rooms, or at least show you the way.
What's your name? You're
My
awesome.
name. Friends of mine have long forgotten my name. I am one of the spirits that, wander the home. You, my friend. My little... What are you?
Little.
I can't see.
Little. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna give you grace here because you're being very courteous. Please never call me little again.
Oh! Apologies.
You know what you can call me?
Yes.
A humanoid.
Massive.
Okay? You can
Oh.
call me a humanoid.
A humanoid.
We're all the
Well,
same.
you are
All right.
indeed.
You motherfucker.
Well...
I'm sorry. It's from Gnomeville. It's just how we talk.
It's fine. It's
gnome
frankly,
culture.
Wow. You see the armor, it's all rusted. It just kind of like sits there. Its head cocks a little bit, and you see its arm just kind of... Well,
I grab his
sorry
other
to
hand,
make the-
and I grab his other hand with both hands, and I'm not just gently, you know, and I'm just like, hey, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We make mistakes. It's okay.
he shakes your hand, like, right there.
All right.
Of course, large humanoid.
Thank you.
Of course. My name is Kyron, one of the spirits that wanders the home. A vessel of said armor. And you see, like, all, like, it's an old set of armor, but it's made of, like, the same dark steel that you've seen some of the guards make, but it's very much more ornamental rather than an actual proper fighting set. But he just sort of looks and... I was told to bring you to your rooms by the master of this house. Allow me to show you the way.
Please do.
Now,
I'm
is
Noblin.
Are the
Good
joints,
to meet you, large Noblin.
Are the joints in the armor? Can we tell if it's like mechanical, or if it's like more of like possessed?
If you want to give me a perception or an arcana check, or even a religion check, which one ever suits your fancy.
Percana check.
A perk check. Give me a perk check.
I'm doing a perk check for sure. Hey, would I be able to investigate it? Could I swing you on that?
Ooh.
Sure, I don't see
That's
why not.
interesting.
Go right for it.
No.
A 21 on Arcana and an 18 in Investigation. It is clear that this armor is possessed. As he said, he is the vessel for this armor. He is the soul that resides within. Almost like, what's it called? God, who is that character? Full Metal Alchemist.
Alphonse?
Was it Alphonse? Yeah, Alphonse. There we go. Very much like that. But you do see him just sort of like shift, and just wander off.
Cleveland exchanges his bitch.
You remove his helmet and you just see the fucking symbol, and it's like, oh,
I look over at
power.
I look over at Liam, and like a bunch of kids, I bump him with my elbow, and I go, "Come on, let's go!" And I start following this suit of armor.
Okay.
I'm loving this.
Liam is very tired.
As you guys are wandering, Kyrus sort of turns over. You hear his voice echo. Actually, no. To make it more interesting, as he's walking forward, you see the helmet spin around 180 degrees as he's walking forward still, and he's just like, "So, are you enjoying your time at the manor?"
Jesus Christ, I was! That was fucking terrifying.
That is very good to hear, of course. Sorry, we do not get guests any time ever, but it is still very nice to see new faces.
Hell yeah! I'm sorry, Shane.
You see the head just spin again. Where you see how it went 180 that way, right? It then goes and completes the full 360 by going around as it just wanders more.
How is this manor not feel awful, like hot or whatever the hell out there?
You see the whole torso turn around as well as the head, as you see the legs are like walking backwards and still like guiding you, as he points up his finger and he just says, "The manor itself is maintained at a decent temperature for Aureus's pleasure. He himself is still mortal." And he turns around and keeps walking.
Noblin's gonna remember that last word.
You see the head turn around. It's like, "Oh, I shared too much again. Oh,
It's the tour guide that overshares.
Yeah, no, exactly. As you see Kyrus would be like, "Please, don't tell Aureus I said that." And
Said what?
Head turns back around. Head turns back around. "Thank you." Head turns back around. "And we should be arriving to your rooms any second now. Tell me, what brings you to this fine place in the Hells?"
Well, take it away. You
Liam
might know.
looks
I don't
over.
know.
We were technically bought.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it.
And you hear him say that, and it's like there's just like a second pause. It's like, "I'm not sure how to follow that up." Did
Yeah.
Aureus buy you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we've been treated nice. Why does Aureus buy a lot of people?
Oh, he buys a lot of well, how should I put this? Antiques, that's for sure. He's not one of a flesh dealer.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna look at Liam.
Today's been a long day. I have not been able to sleep for. If only Averon was here. However many days we've been.
I think it's been a year.
Let's just make it
Feels like
worse every time. Every time you speak, a day goes by. So 20 days have passed or some insane time.
The only place that's felt somewhat normal enough to sleep in, so I just want to sleep.
It's fair. I'm gonna say you should sleep with your weapon under your pillow just in case, because you know.
Well, since my weapon is my hands, I mean,
Sleep with your book in your hand, then, spell boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was mean. And I stop and what was? Oh my god! What did you say his name? Karnas?
Kyrus.
Kyrus. Okay. And I go, sorry, 1 second, Kyrus. And I just give Liam a hug. I kind of stop him to give him this hug. And I just like, I am really sorry. That was an outburst. That was said out of meanness for my lack of magic. I'm sorry. And then we're going to move on.
It's okay.
Like, as you mentioned that, you do hear the armor say, if you're lacking in magic, there are plenty here that are willing to change that.
Novlin peeks his head up and does like a Scooby-Doo.
With consequences or without consequences?
Consequences, I don't care. What do you mean
Okay.
magic?
This
Where's
is
the
hell
lab?
indeed. Asmodeus himself is a god of the arcane. That is one of his domains. So if you are seeking magic, the Hells is a place full of it.
Is there any magic with no repercussions?
No. The armor took a second to process, and then you just see its like head, like it's kind of got this oh my god, I don't remember the specifics.
It's like the cone.
Yeah, the cone where it's just you just see the helmet just
Okay, great. Like a Muppet. I love it. Okay, cool. And I'm just gonna look at Liam, and my funniness gets in the way of the plot so much. Wouldn't you agree? I'm really.
Eventually, you guys do find your ways to a specific hall that has a series of doors all along the way. Pick which room interests you the most. You are the first to choose.
The closest one. He just tries to
open. You open it, and it is a. To describe the room, there is a fireplace that is gently lit, a large bear rug in the center, 2 chairs, a table right in the center with a very ruby red wine right dead in the center, 2 flasks, a large portrait that seems to be it's a landscape of what seems to be a battle.
Can I tell what battle?
If you want to give me a history check, you can.
8. So no.
What you can derive from it is that there is a sense of it is a clash of demons that lie in the basin. Above lie flying devils. But then there is a single white light that stands above the rest, surrounded in fire. But other than that, there is a large king-size bed for you. Red velvet sheets. It is the most bougiest gothic piece that you could ever want to sleep in. It's more bougie than I think you've ever experienced in your life. Then yes.
Yeah, as soon as Liam goes in, he scans all the stuff. He looks back to Noblin. Hey, Noblin, come here 1 sec.
Oh my god, war room! Dude, this is sick!
Liam goes to, like, the table, and he gets the wine. Here you go.
Is this the wine? Is this the thing from the prison?
Oh, I don't think so.
I set it back on the table. Thank you. But I don't want it.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I feel bad, and I give him a little kiss on the forehead. I'm sorry. I'll take it with me. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so stressed out. I've not drank in it in. Fuck! I need everyone to tell me how long it's been since I drank this drink. Thank you. And I ask, you know, is there anything else I can help you with?
No. It was more like I wasn't going to drink the wine, so I thought you would appreciate it.
Oh,
Why?
well, I'm an asshole.
It's okay.
I like being an asshole. Have a good night.
You too.
And he's already up.
Liam like gets his bag off and like basically just goes to bed as fast as he can.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I look at Carnus. You want to get drunk while we look for rooms? Let's do this like we're dress shopping. What do you think? You and me?
Are you saying this to Kyrus?
Kyrus. I said Carnus. Yes, Kyrus.
Yeah, so, Kyrus, as he looks at you, is like he grabs onto his chest plate and opens it, and you just see nothing inside. It's like, it'll rust my armor, but you can drink, and I can definitely give you stories. And he closes his armor plate.
I love that. And being a rogue and this being a stranger's house, with the hooch that I was okay with drinking, because it was prison, this is normal wine, and this seems like good wine, which any other time I've had good wine has usually had poison. So I'm gonna do a little sniff test on top, kind of see if there's anything here.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
All right.
Sniff it.
14.
You look at it. It's a very deep ruby red wine. But doesn't seem like there's anything. Of course, it is a wine from the hells. You don't know if it's something from, the material plane or something that is sourced out here. So it could be something completely freaky, and you won't know until you try, by the looks of it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, open one of the doors and then stand in the hallway and kind of peer inside.
Okay. Open the door, and it is met with the same similar architecture that you saw within Liam's room.
Same war thing?
Yeah, same whole thing. Same gothic. Well, it's a different painting that lies above the mantle.
Ooh, what's the different painting?
A different painting, if you'd like to give a history check.
Yeah, let me look at the painting. 7.
History. Well, you don't know the historical significance of it, but what you do see, a forest on fire that lies. The night sky itself seems to be licking the embers and taking it above, but singularly standing alone is one figure amidst the burning trees. And that's all you see.
Novlin looks at the photo and thinks back to childhood memories and smiles slightly. He takes his knives out of their holsters. He sets one on the ground, or on the nightstand.
Mm-hmm.
Kneels down, sets one on the ground. And counts to 5. And says, "Thank you." And then he puts the pillow, or oh my god, he put the pillow. God damn it! Damn it! It was a good moment. Puts the knife under the pillow.
Okay.
And goes to bed.
It is listen. If you ever, remember the first time you slept on a Tempur-Pedic mattress, let me tell you, or you see the commercials of a Tempur-Pedic mattress and you see those fuckers just collapse into it and just get comfy. That's exactly how you feel. It is. See, the room itself may be warm.
Mm-hmm.
The pillow is cool. It is it is a perfect bed. All right. Now, Neve. So, you turn over and are wandering amidst the halls.
Yeah.
Anything you were looking for specifically, or just looking around?
I'm still a little bit cautious about this guy, and I kind of want to see if I can find anything about him. I wanted to do the produce flame cantrip to like look around. He says a little like
Okay.
flashlight.
Fire emits in your hand as you begin to wander around. Give me a perception check. 18. So wandering around the grand atrium in the grandiose manner that is Aureus's home. Beyond the sort of arcane mysteries that lie around, you can't help but feel within your gut that there's something that he is hiding. And you're like, okay, well, if there's any places that I need to look around for and just make sure this place is safe, you start thinking, and as you wander around looking and looking and looking, you see a door. A black door. Just no ornaments around it. A golden handle at most. But it's simple in design.
Okay. Can she go up and see if it's locked?
Sure. Allow me to change the music.
Oh.
But you go over, grab the handle. Let's do this playlist. Sure, why not? This will be an interesting playlist. See how this works. Ooh, I like the way this looks. Make it ominous. Grab onto the handle. Cold to the touch.
Oh.
Kind of confused.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a little too intense of dark music. Damn, son.
I'm like, oh shit, is it Neve's
No!
death scene?
Yeah, you just die right there. There's a
It was
click of warning on that door.
chaotic.
Finger of death. You're fucked. I'm kidding. No. But you do turn the lock. As you turn the lock, this is way better, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Turn the lock. It's open. There's no lock on it.
Okay.
As you open it, I can live with this. No, I can't live with this. This music. I apologize, everyone. It is so suspense-filled that I must find the right music. Okay, I know exactly what I want. Here we go. Perfect. That is exactly what I want. Open the door. This room is not well lit at all. In fact, it is different smelling from the rest of the entire manor. As you open this door, you can't help but get a sense of cold and chill rush around your body.
She like shivers.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
15. You're holding onto the door handle. And something in your gut is telling you to not open it. You try, but you shake off the feeling. And if you wish to open it all the way, you can.
Does she recognize this kind of like energy at all?
It is an overwhelming sense of dread.
She's gonna go and wake up Averon.
Okay. You go over, run away from the door, and you go back into the grand hall, where you see the table. The dining table is actually spotless, and it's spotless. Averon's head down, and a blanket is over him.
Aww, they took care of you.
But you go over.
I go over, and with the hand that doesn't have produced flame, maybe still casted, shake him. Averon.
Goblin, please no.
It's not. I'm not Nublin.
Goblin.
Averon, it's me.
Hi.
Hi. I have something I found over there that you might want to see.
Like what?
I don't know how to describe it. There was this weird door. It was very cold. I don't know if I should open it or not. And then I wanted to see what you thought.
Go.
I got the door.
You head on over. Averon, do you accompany?
Yep.
All right. So both of you are making your way. Averon, just make a perception check for me.
Yep.
Nice. You just woke up, so it's like
Groggy.
that table was pretty comfortable. Yeah.
Got the red
But you
mark
make your
on my
way. Yeah, you make your way to the door, and both of you return. And the door is still ajar. Same way you left it.
Is the door?
Yeah. I place my ear to the door, see if I can hear anything.
Did you hear something
Silent.
last time?
It's silent.
It's
Nothing.
It's silent. What do you think could be in there?
Something Pretty Boy doesn't want us to see, I bet.
We should probably find out for the group.
I doubt Mary would believe. I doubt Mary would want to go in the room, since she's all up his ass. And so I put my hand on the door handle.
Okay. Grab it.
He was like, "Oh."
Do you enter?
Yeah.
All right.
I follow close behind.
You open the door. Who has dark vision?
I do.
Good.
You do. Well, also you have produce flame there as well, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't even matter.
Even better. Is it still going?
Yeah, yeah, it's still going, and it's a cantrip too, so you can just re-up it
10
whenever
minutes.
you want.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So I'm not stressing on it.
Play.
But as you enter, you both bear witness, despite the quality and sort of the cleanliness of this whole entire manor, the standards that are so immensely high for that you have all seen, down to the paper and the quill that have been used in the office, to the plates, to the chairs, to fucking everything. You enter here, and your first step in is a creak. Look down at the floor. Rotted wood.
Ooh.
So when your eyes dance up, and you see a lone bed. A lone bed, well worn. Papers scattered all around the place, some books dashed about. But just a lone bed. Rotted, ruined. But the room itself, it's old, decrepit, decaying. Reminiscent of the dead dreams of a dying man.
As you enter, then he immediately silently closes the door behind him. And I'm gonna... Can I check for traps?
Yes, you can make a perception or investigation check. Your call.
It up.
Perception, investigation.
I have a quick question. When
Yes.
we leveled up, did we get all of our spell slots back or no?
You haven't taken a long rest yet.
Okay, so no.
So 10 investigation. No traps, not you see.
Okay, interesting. And he's gonna march all over to the bed.
March
to the
on
bed.
over.
Yep.
You know, like Batman cowled, fully
Yeah.
gloved, and just cower over to the bed.
It's the mattress is of straw. A worn hide covers it in order to provide some sort of comfort. What little it is a poor man's bed. The room itself is very reminiscent of the lowest quality homes that you've seen in Neverwinter. More importantly, on the outskirts, it's reminiscent of that. Acheron. Some that you have seen are some farmhouses that have been going through very rough times and are of poor quality. These are the beds that are reminiscent of.
Neve walks over to the bed too, and her instinct is to check under the bed.
Okay. You look under the bed, and you see a book.
Oh.
A single tome. Sitting there.
She boots it out of the bed and picks it up.
You pick up the tome. Okay.
Oh.
You hold onto this tome. It is old, rustic, and you see a hatch that has a key, at least a keyhole in it. So it's a locked book, but it's old, weathered, and worn.
She shows it to Acheron.
He doesn't touch it, but he notices the keyhole. I'm gonna scour this place for the key.
Okay.
As he does that, he picks up like two papers, I would say, just to look at them.
Okay.
Right, just see what they have on them.
Grab a paper. You don't speak Infernal or read it, but that doesn't matter because these are written in common. The first letter reads out as such. I'm sorry. Everything I've done and everything I have been. Maybe it was all a lie. Maybe in pursuit, Father understood that was the price he paid. That for greatness to be achieved, you must sacrifice. For safety to be secured, for order to be made, you must give. You must give until there is nothing. Then I will do so. Brothers, sisters, mother. That's the first note. The second note. This world is rotting. From all the realms it decays. Maybe I can't do anything, but I can do one thing. Give. And give. Until I take what is mine.
I grab a paper. I give you one of the second sheet of paper.
Okay.
Look at this. It is freaky shit. I'm telling you, he's up to something.
Is this him?
Or whoever was in this room.
Like looks around the room too. Is there anything like weird on the walls or anything, or on the ceiling?
With your perception check and with your fire, you begin to sort of look around. And you do see a locket that lies in the cold fireplace.
A locket, like a necklace?
Yeah, like a locket. Yeah, a necklace.
Oh, wait, I pick it up. Does it open?
You open it. And it's two pictures. Both hand-drawn. One, a woman. Raven black hair. That curls down, a smile across her face. And another, a man Half his face almost seems to flicker and shade, while the other ravenous scars rip and distort his head, ruining whatever frame he once was. But he sits there, not even looking at the artist that would have drawn the picture. The picture itself also is vaguely complete, but still the scars lie across his face. But it's.
I mean, I know it's drawn, but does it look familiar to anyone that we've seen in the?
Oh no, not at
okay,
all.
no. Okay. She I don't know. She closes it and she puts it in her pocket.
Okay.
Are there any cupboards or something that looks? Yeah, cupboards. I'm looking for the key. I want to investigate
key?
again.
You can roll an investigation check again, sure.
Yep.
All right. You look around, and as you're sort of like walking around, you feel on the floorboards there's actually a loose floorboard,
Yeah.
and you just lift it, and you find a key amidst a small handkerchief.
God. Everyone takes the handkerchief, dusts it off, and then uses it to wipe whatever crumbs of food he has.
Okay.
Sorry, I needed one. And then he flicks like the key handle to you. I'm like, here, careful. I don't think. Do you want to open it?
Maybe we should just take this. It's a tome, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is
Totally.
a tome. It is.
Liam would know.
Let's take it to Liam. I put the key in my pocket, and I hold the tome to my chest,
Okay.
and we walk to go find Liam.
You turn around.
Oh.
And standing in the doorway is a single tiefling who just sits there, his arms behind his back. Enjoying yourselves, I hope.
Finally, yeah.
She pulls it away from her chest. It goes back down a little bit.
He's
And
just
she's
looking at
just
you.
like staying.
I need an
He steps
explanation.
in. He steps into the room. Raises his hand. Snaps. And the door behind you, well, behind him, shuts.
Oof. She jumps a little bit.
Did he say sit? Oh. Okay. Then Averon jumps and like sits back on kind of, he jumps on like a chair, like roughly. He jumps on a bed on roughly, and then he takes out one of his short swords and then blade on the ground and hands on the hilt of the short sword.
Okay.
Neve sits on the floor.
All right. So, both of you sit there. As you both sit there, you see it is, in fact, Aureus who stands in front of you. As he looks at both of you, up and down. He takes a deep breath as his head sort of begins to hang a little. So much for me trusting mortals to respect another's privacy. But it's understandable. I bet you're curious what this room is.
Neve nods to herself.
What do you think it is?
She looks at Averon. but not entirely sure.
A peek behind your mask is what this room is.
Of what mask have I worn?
I've lived in castles my entire life. I have not seen any house such pristine architecture, and yet not a single crack on the wall. With all the wealth you have, that just doesn't exist. So I'm finally glad, and I look at Neve. There's something not perfect about you, and I want to know what it is.
He sort of goes around, wanders a bit in the room, looks down at the papers, and then looks over at the mantle. And then turns over and looks towards you both. This room is a memory. A time before me. A time before I became the most honorable devil in all of the hells. I wear no mask. I do not hide this room. Why do you think there was no lock on it?
Looks at Neve. There wasn't a lock on the door. No. Oh.
But it does raise suspicion when you come lurking and stalking in rooms that I have not invited you to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to knock?
I expect you to respect the house.
We're in hell. I lost all respect. There's no rules down here.
Do you think that, everyone?
I stand up and I walk over to you. There's like 5 feet of distance. Touch my arm and I'll show you respect. But once you see that, you'll know what hell is.
Very interesting you are. Well. Do you think that me touching your arm will simply wipe me away? Kill me? Don't think I don't understand what lies in your chest. Don't think I have not seen it. But it seems that you, and his eyes glance towards Neve, don't understand the gravity of what he carries. You are a guest. I have never meant anything ill to you. I have never hidden anything to you. And if you wish to learn every truth, he snaps his fingers again. The tome opens to basically the front page. Feel more than free to read. You will find nothing other than what I have given you in that page. In those pages in this room. And all I have given to you is honesty and truth. You are the one harboring doubts. Just because I have horns and I lie in the hells. How curious it is. The folly of mankind. I expected your elvish side to be at least a little better. But what am I to say? Can't expect half-bloods like me like you to be perfect.
Okay, Neve felt a little targeted by that one actually, because she's full. She's like, damn. That one was like, that's
He
a
does,
lot.
like, the way he says that, he is directing towards everyone.
I know, but
Yeah, no.
the
Yeah,
implementation.
yeah. He just looks at you. But I am not going to deal in petty insults anymore. It doesn't ease me. Read. Peruse my manner. Every section that you wish. Feel more than free. Learn all you wish, but come dawn, or whatever time it may feel like in the material plane to you, I do wish to have an answer for what I have offered you. Now, apologies. This was a confrontation I did not expect. But feel more than free to read and stay within my chambers as much as you wish. I will be in my study.
Neve nods her head.
And
Yep.
Averon just lets you walk away. Or,
Yeah, he opens the door, walks away.
He's hiding something. Something.
She's not gonna let us see it. She looks down at the book. What's on the page?
What you see
It's on the floor.
on the first page is a little drawing.
He's an
Almost like the
artist.
sketch of a kid. He's not an art. Well, if he was an artist,
I'm
and
saying the
he is,
locket,
the locket, all of it. Yeah, no, he's listen. He's got
a
the
painter.
swat. He's got the art. I guess the artistic. What would you say? The bug that like a lot of devils have. But either way, the drawing itself very unprofessional and childish. As you just see 7 little like figures, very poorly drawn out. Another figure, long hair, long black hair, like the one you saw in the locket. But then behind, a black shadow.
Oh.
Behind all of them. But all the children in this drawing seem happy.
They're just like stick figures, or do they
Yeah,
have?
they're
any
like
distinguishing
you know
features?
in kindergarten, like when you're drawing, like this is my family. Like
Stick.
that's the first
Are there
page.
different colors, or is it just
There
all
are
like?
different colors. Yeah.
What are the colors?
The colors you do see that what is it? There's what is it? A blue for one of them, a red for one of them, green, yellow, and then a what is it? Like those are at least 4, and then 3 are just it just seems like whoever drew this picked a bunch of colors and just like started scribbling all around, and it just like it all went all over the place.
Okay, and out of curiosity, are any of the stick figures besides the like long-haired one, like bigger than the other ones or smaller?
Yeah.
How many? Which ones?
It goes kind of like down, like
oh,
down
it's like
scale.
okay.
Yeah, like on a slant. It's definitely a case of this is a children's drawing of a family portrait.
Okay.
There's older siblings and there is younger siblings. There is the mother and then this black mass.
Everyone, look. There's 7 of them.
They're stick figures.
Yeah, but there's 7 of us.
You think we look like that?
I don't know. I guess not, but
I'm more focused on that thing, and then points to the blob. And then
she looks at the blob and she pulls out the locket and she opens it and she shows him and compares.
found a locket with the.
I
Oh,
was gonna pull it out later, but
it's the same. You think the black hair is the same woman?
yeah, I think so.
Bingo. And then I'm gonna take the book from you. I'm gonna yoink the book.
Ron.
And then I walk out the door.
Okay.
And she gets up and she puts the locket, she closes it and she puts it back where it was, and then she follows him.
Okay. You do
And
that.
leaves the door closed how it was.
As you go over and leave the locket on the mantle and sort of try and readjust the room to like kind of what it once was.
Yeah.
Avron, you leave, but as you fall behind, you can't help but feel Neve just a little pop, just like a tap on your shoulder, just like someone's trying to get your attention. Just
She like quickly turns.
nothing.
Ah. She looks the other way.
Nothing.
Nothing. She does flame again.
You look around. You even look on the ceiling, expecting some creature to be like crawled up. There's nothing in the room.
She opens the locket again.
You go over and open the locket. Looks the same.
She looks behind her one more time before she leaves.
If you want to make a perception check, be my guest.
She'll make a perception check.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, she's like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah.
Perception. You look around, you're like, oh fuck, is that a ghost? But no, you look around and nothing. The room is set relatively the same.
She takes a deep breath. And she leaves the stuff where it was and she heads out.
Okay. Eventually, you all leave. Avron, let me ask, as you storm out, where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going?
You see Averon in the middle of the hallway, just.
You know where
Shit, where am I going?
Am I gonna catch up to him by the time that he's just like looking around?
Yeah. You're kind of listen. You're great in nature, but this is a
trying to
manner. You're just like, what's your intention? What are you trying to do after you yoink the book and leave?
He was gonna storm to his room, but it appears I don't know if I even have a room.
He was trying to make a point, and then halfway making through that point went, I don't even know what point I'm trying to make.
Are there any of the like servant guys around that we see?
You look around, and as you're kind of standing in the front foyer at this point, not the grand entrance. As you are looking around trying to find someone, and you look towards the stairs, and you do see standing there once again the very tall, very imposing figure of Morose.
Neve whispers, "Run, put the book in your cloak. Hide it in your cloak."
Done.
Excuse me.
How may we help you?
We were just trying to find our rooms or our friends.
Accompany me.
All right.
He starts making his way up the stairs. And eventually you all continue passing until eventually you find a hallway that from wall to wall, several doors. But it does seem that there are a couple that have a sigil placed around its handle, like above it. Just a little sigil, an inscription.
Say.
What does it say? So, the way how I'm thinking of it is you don't speak Infernal, you don't read Infernal.
Yeah.
But as you focus on it, and for some reason, there's a tingling sensation with the collars that you wear. And you see the runes begin to shift and alter until eventually it becomes a language you understand, which would be common. And it just says occupied.
Do you think Liam's in there?
No.
Liam!
Liam, you turn over as you hear just like you're having a great dream, and then you just hear Liam in the side of your head.
He gets up.
Thank you, Morose. You may leave now.
Moros is already gone.
Awesome.
You turn over to say that, and it's like,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Liam
She
like
shouts.
opens the door. It's like,
yep. You reach up to the handle and just
We barge in.
what?
We tackle you to the ground and close your door.
Put him on the bed. Sit him down on the bed.
grab
Wow.
him on the bed.
Interpret this book.
What the fuck is going on?
At the sound of this ruckus, Noblin would like to don his cloak of elven kind, grab his other dagger, and begin sneaking.
Oh!
Okay.
Trouble.
So, you do indeed do so.
Hell yeah.
But before we jump into this whole shebang right here,
Hullabaloo.
this hullabaloo, yeah, wonderful. Dodja, Mary, the two of you eventually finish soaking and bathing and doing what you need to do in order to finally find some ease here. And then, well, if you wish, you can ring the brass bell, like Morose said, and towels should be brought to you.
Yes.
Okay. So you go over, Mary, and you ring the bell, and you all of a sudden just feel this cloth sensation fall on your shoulders. And you look
Mary
around,
does not like it. She's
you're like, oh,
unhappy.
fucking, what the hell? But then you look down, and it's perfectly fine towels. Like, that just fell upon you, like, gently.
Did Dodja watch her entire? Because it's like an actual, like, she's so used to the feeling because of Loth, like, of spiders crawling on her skin that is what she assumed was happening. So she does have like a whole like freak out. And then as she sees the towel on the floor, she just kind of like glances over at Dodja really awkwardly.
Did you make a noise, or is it just purely physical? No sound.
Purely physical. There wasn't a
Okay.
noise. It was
No
it was
yelp.
purely like a no, it was very much not Mary-esque at all. But it was very like, you know, she's always like poised and like very in control of her body, but like it was yeah, it was very
Demure, you
embarrassing.
mean?
Demure.
Is that what you're trying to
Not,
say?
she typically is very
thank you,
demure and
half-head of Matt.
cutesy and
You're welcome. I'm
mindful.
Noblin height right
This was
now.
not
That was the bit.
Noblin High. Yeah, no, it was very not Mary-esque, and so she looks down at the towel, and her face kind of goes a little bit red out of embarrassment before she just kind of slowly glances over at Dodja to see if he saw.
Dodge just on his way out. If he did see anything, he doesn't have any.
Cool.
So did you get towels, or are you just kind of like putting on your armor wet and it's like kind of like wearing
No.
wet clothes?
No, he's gonna get it.
Okay, cool. You
He's,
ring the bell as
he's
well.
yeah, he's just gonna clear his throat.
You ring the bell as well, and you do see this now, where it's coming from. You look up, and you see through the steamed ceiling, a cloth just gently falls down, and then eventually just sort of slinks down and wraps itself around you, Dodja.
I don't like the automated process.
Yeah, okay, so you don't think it's weird that I reacted the way that I did? You can think it's weird.
I don't think
It
you're
was weird.
weird at all.
Oh, I don't know it. She doesn't. That is exactly verbatim what she says. She goes, "Oh,
Dodge it.
thank you."
You grab your gear and step out,
Um,
and you do see Atlas kind of sitting there, like sitting outside the dorm room because you're because there's two people in your room that you don't want to interrupt stuff. The classic college move where it's just like you're just sitting there, just hi. But you see Atlas just sitting there.
Alright, probably slow down. Both of you have entrusted in me some of your personal stuff, so I at least owe you something. Their names are Zaya and Yaja.
Your
They're
children.
lovely.
Those are very nice names.
Hey. He kind of just
You make your
straightens
way
up
on out.
and
Yeah, it's definitely a very interesting circumstance to reveal that, as you have your gear and your armor like underneath one arm, and you're just kind of like sitting there like in a bath towel that's wrapped around you, and you're just like, okay, and you just waddle away.
Good night.
rest
Maybe we'll
well.
just. Maybe we'll hold up a hand and kind of watch him walk away before turning to Atlas, kind of awkwardly clearing her throat and going, "Well, it's free now. It's weird when you ring the bell for the towel. I had to learn that it comes from the ceiling the hard way. So don't freak out about it, like I did. Have a good night." And she will.
Yeah. Mary walks past. He's like 4. Well, he immediately looks down. He's like turning into the bathroom, like he's trying to be as respectful as possible. He's like, he's just gonna
She after she dried off, she didn't put her armor back on, but she put on whatever she wears under her armor on. So she's not
Okay.
like she's
I did not know that.
decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good to know. So he's just like, he's just gonna turn and go in and immediately close the door behind him.
Okay.
He begins to obviously be clad, and doing so upon the completion of like cloak, shirt, he then begins to take the wrappings off around his torso.
Okay.
And further until he's completely, birthday suit style, and just gets into the bath and just kind of sinks and leans like his head back against the rock and just he just kind of like begins running water through like his. So there's a little bit of growth now. It's been a few days. There's like a little bit of growth, and he's just kind of like scrubbing.
It's a little bit.
And
not a whole lot of growth. It's not a whole mane yet, but still just like you're sitting there. It's the first time you've just been alone and been able to sort of bask in your own presence. And you enter the pools, and there's a searing sensation at first, like, or not the searing sensation, but a definite like sound, like a coal, like a not a coal, but like hot metal entering water when you first enter.
Like looking,
the sound would be painful, or emanate pain. You feel fine, and even better the moment you keep stepping in further and further, and it compels you to completely submerge yourself within the waters. Do you do so?
Yeah.
You dunk your head in and submerge yourself. And it feels like just something within your body, within your heart, your soul is separating from yourself. Like fat from boiled milk. Just pulled away. And you even open your eyes and do see this shadowed mass begin to coalesce and pull from you into a thin string until it is parted away within the waters. Whatever your original alignment was, please revert it. To such.
I am no longer lawful evil, guys. I've been running evil so long. I do
You
remember what it
feel
was too.
wonderful.
So we're good. We good.
But you do feel just calm and serene. As if the taint of the hells has washed over you and faded away. First time you've been like this in a while. You can't remember the last time you felt, firstly, this clean and given such courtesy. Not since your time back at home. But that exudes evil memories that you just can't seem to bring to mind here. The room compels you to think of positive thoughts and kind moments. And you just rest. All right. Everyone. You all gather in your own specific locations. Liam's room is barraged with a gaggle of party members.
I'm in the
Atlas,
hallway.
you were in the hallway. Yeah, you're in the hallway. You're doing you got a cup right up.
He's ready.
Yeah, you're ready to throw hands.
They're just gonna
Dodja
find a spot in the hallway and sit.
Dodja and Mary, you are going your own ways and wandering about, trying to find your own place to sort of hunker down for now. Atlas, you are relaxing amidst the pools. But all of you, no matter what it is, you have a decision to make soon. And whether you are in your absolute relaxed state or about to discuss some grandiose sort of scheme or uncover some plot, that is what lies ahead of you. A decision, a choice, that all rests upon you. And that is where we're going to close session.
Whoa!
Yeah, holy
Very
shit.
good, very good indeed, very good
Dang.
indeed.
Oh,
Very
first grand
wonderful.
reveal. Actually,
First
from Atlas
Grand reveal.
to the players.
Okay. Very wonderful. Very well. Yeah, of course, to the players. I know everything.
No, I was in the bathhouse. What do you mean?
Don't you understand?
I know
It's never
crazy.
improv with DMing. Everything's been planned for. Don't worry.
Exactly. Trust me, I am not just writing all of this on a single sticky note the night before.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Which sticky note? Is it
I'm
yellow?
in your walls.
Ooh,
I'm in your
anyway, so-
walls, Dimitri.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I know my walls very well. I peel them back every night just to make sure.
What about
the
your
monsters aren't
mattress? Because I hollowed that motherfucker out last night.
Oh,
there. All right, y'all. We are closing out tonight's session. I guess it is tonight. Yeah, it is. Wow, damn, hot damn. But either way, thank you guys so much for listening, and hope you join us.
Well, if you're
again.
unsure as to what time of day it is, you could just ask Averon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
This is true. Exactly. Rangers, am I right? Either way,
Gotta be
thank you
real,
guys
this
so
could be
very much for joining us, and take care.
You
Bye,
can actually
lovely.
see me when I'm now.
See ya.